Before I get started, I just want to make an acknowledgement here. Earl, can you please stand, please? Everyone, this is Lieutenant Colonel Earl Anthony Freeman, who is also graduating with his master's, but has forgoed his celebration to be here with us, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you. Hello, my fellow night owls. It is such an honor to be here today, not just because I'll be graduating with my master's in business administration, but the true honor is to be here speaking to everyone that has made sacrifices and accomplished so much just across this stage. Every one of us has a story of the challenges and tribulations that we have gone through just to reach this goal, and it's a privilege to be able to share my story with you. As a child, I always knew I wanted to be either a teacher or an accountant. I wanted to be a teacher because everyone learns differently. Not everyone learns by reading books or writing things down or just by listening. We all have our special ways of learning and retaining information, and I want to thank WGU for understanding that. And I wanted to be able to open the eyes of other kids that didn't learn the traditional way. But I also wanted to be an accountant. Not only because I was good with numbers and research, but also because I wanted to be able to dress up, wear the suits, wear the high heels, and go to an office. Obviously, the heels won. While I had my goals set out in front of me, as we all know, life is just one big plot twist after another. Right after I turned 15, my whole world was turned upside down after the loss of my mother. Being one of 7 kids without a mother is really hard, but what eased some of that pain was having a big sister that steps up and takes control. At the age of 25, my eldest sister took on 2 teenagers, a 9-year-old and a 10-year-old, and raised us. Even though she had her struggles, she made sure that we were provided for and that we all knew that we could be whatever we wanted to be. I don't know where I would be without her, my other 4 sisters, and my 1 brother. Thank you, Angel, for raising me. Thank you, Jenetta, who's watching, for mentoring me. Thank you, Natasha, for being my shoulder to cry on. Thank you, Jenetta, for being my twin and my other half. Thank you, Derek, for always understanding me. Thank you, Christina, for listening when I needed to vent. At the age of 18, while a freshman in college, I found out that I was pregnant. I ended up dropping out of college my second semester just to pursue a full-time career to raise my son, always with the belief that I would return to school later. At the age of 25, I was married and had my second son 2 months before I turned 30. Less than a year later, I was divorced. Between the ages of 22 and 35, I tried multiple times to continue my education, but for one reason or another, it just didn't work out. I either didn't have time to commit to attending lectures and doing hours of homework while also working multiple jobs, or it was just too expensive. After my divorce, my life became about working and my boys. Joshua and Noah, and you too, Trevor, are my world. I started at a low level on doing accounting work, and at the age of 19, and built it up over the last 20 years. I was being passed over for promotions, being told that because I don't have a degree, I am not eligible for a higher position, but also hearing, oh, a degree doesn't matter, just your experience. But then being asked to train a person that has a degree, but doesn't have real life experience or the real business experience that I have, which left me feeling frustrated and humiliated. It wasn't until I started a temporary to permanent position at a company that the head accountant took me aside and told me that she saw potential in me. Liz ended up taking me under her wing, mentored me, and became not only my best friend, but a second mom. And if it wasn't for her pushing, bullying, and nagging, I wouldn't be here today. In the words of Mark Twain, the secret of getting ahead is getting started. And Liz is the reason I got started. Her dream was for me to take over her responsibilities. She told me that she wanted to retire and that she wanted me to take over her position at the company, but to do so, I needed my degree. That very same night, while at home watching TV, I saw a commercial come on with a certain Al, we all know the one, and that's when I said, you know what, let me give this a try. I was so fortunate to get the best mentor who pushed me and helped me get through my bachelor's degree while working 3 jobs and raising 2 boys. And I will forever be grateful for Julie, who I love and adore, for telling me that I would be crossing this stage whether I like it or not. No, even if it meant she had to drag me across it. But then again, life gave me yet another plot twist. And in February of 2020, we lost Liz to cancer. But I was determined not to let her down. And in June of 2021, I graduated with my bachelor's degree in accounting. With her, my mom, my sisters, and my children in my mind, I decided to continue at WGU with my master's degree. And that explains why I am here today. While our stories might be different with our trials and our struggles, and we took whatever time we needed to get here, the one thing that we have in common is that we made it. And I am so proud to be one of you. I am proud to hold my head up high and cross this stage with my fellow classmates. I am here to say we are WGU Night Owls, we are graduates, and we are proud. Thank you.